Colleges and universities all over the country have their fair share of traditions that students, faculty, and alumni take very seriously. Whether centered on a rich sports culture or the deep history of an institution, traditions help to promote campus solidarity and establish identity. I asked students and faculty their thoughts on some of the traditions at the College of Charleston. What are some traditions that we practice? What are their importance to the overall college experience? Here's what they had to say.
I think it makes a difference, being the fact that usually traditions bring people closer together and kind of create more of a bond around the campus. But I think it also has to do with a lot of just people not understanding each other and their different, diverse backgrounds. So if we can, number one, do that, then maybe we can all have a common ground and begin to create traditions with each other. So maybe that's the first step.
But yeah, basically, I feel like traditions are pretty important for our college. It definitely gives each college a unique feel. With Clemson, for instance, our football program is really, really big, really important to Clemson and to the students especially. A lot of kids camp out for their tickets for nights in advance. They're just sitting in line outside of the stadium for nights and nights, camping out, waiting to get their tickets. Same with basketball as well. But I think it's a sort of thing that really draws the student body together, especially with sports. I know the basketball program here is pretty important, but personally I think it pales in comparison to the importance of Clemson football to the Clemson student body. Yeah, I think it's very important just to unite the student body and give each school a unique, just a little unique perspective to each school.
I think traditions are cool. Sometimes the student body seems to take them a little out of hand, but for the most part I think they're a really a great enhancement to the entire college experience, and just helping students to enjoy the college atmosphere.
And sometimes I feel that traditions at the College of Charleston, while they are a large part of why I appreciate the school as much as I do, I believe that sometimes they take precedence over other issues at the college that need more attention necessarily than I guess everybody wearing white at graduation and carrying 6 red roses. I mean, sometimes I think that while they're great and they're a wonderful part of this culture at the College of Charleston, I think sometimes they do take precedence over other issues, and people often put that forefront of their minds when they think about the college. In comparison to other schools, I think we have more unique traditions, at least in comparison to the other schools that I visited when I was looking for colleges in high school. A lot of our traditions, I think, are a little more unique and a little more based in the culture of Charleston itself, necessarily, rather than like the collegiate experience.
My feelings about traditions at the College of Charleston are kind of mixed. When I was an undergrad, I took a great deal of pride in the College of Charleston history and traditions. I was really excited to get my class ring, to walk across the cistern. It was really important to me. As a grad student, I kind of feel like that's fallen off a little bit because our grad school doesn't really have the same rapport and traditions and that thick history that our undergrad does, even though it is the same college. And so now it really isn't as important to me as it used to be.
Traditions are just one aspect of the overall college experience. Its importance, well, that's just left up to the individual. For CFC Scene, I'm Brian Wilder.